Hello guys, welcome to Share Quick Insights. Finally, Water Gavaskar Trophy is here. We are just few hours away from day one at Perth, and I am really looking forward to it. And in fact, I actually set my alarm at 7 a.m. Indian time, so that I don't want to miss, especially the first hour, no matter whether we bowl or not. Uh, why I'm excited, right? Despite us losing 3-0 to New Zealand recently. The I think if we start by the batting, I think we have to start with Kohli, the King Kohli. That's what they call him, especially in Australia. His record speaks volumes. Like he has 600s in his 13 Test matches. He averaged well over 54, which is over his career average, which is like 48 or 49, don't if I recall it correctly. And and that 600, which is equal to the great Sachin. We all know, like, Sachin's record in Australia. And more than that, I think in last 3 to 4 years, I think the Virat Kohli struggles most so against Spain. But I think here in Australia, we know, it's all pace and bounce, especially at Perth. So I think he likes it there. Last time also he's got 100 in Perth. I think in recently one of the videos he said, that's like the toughest 100 in his Test career. Kohli has played, I think, he has close to 9,000 Test runs. So I think, when he says that's the toughest 100, you can understand it. The I think the next one in the line is Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill averaged, I think, above 60 in Australia. He only played like 6 innings there. I think he played 3 Test matches last time. But it's he likes, his game also suits for Australian conditions where ball doesn't do much. Like, you don't have that much lateral swing that you get in England or South Africa. And the pitches are true. You get value for your shots. And it plays well into the Shubman's hands. And the way, especially the back foot game that he has. He also uses his length and his reach. So yeah, we even though I think he's not playing first Test, I think, we can expect a big tour from Shubman Gill. I think last, but not the least in the batting, is Rishabh Pant. We all know, Rishabh, even in the that 3-0 loss to New Zealand, I think whenever he was actually batting, we knew, I think, we had a chance. And in, I would say, a couple of matches, especially in Bangalore and Wankhede, I think if we had even stayed 30 minutes more, I think, we could have turned one of those Test matches. He also, like, averaged more than 60. And we all know, like, how Shubman and Rishabh set up that win at Gabba, along with Pujara. Especially, I think Shubman's 91 helped a great deal in actually, because we only had like limited overs. You need to score runs, and Pujara was actually holding one end without giving Australians any wickets. So I think, we needed Shubman scoring. And I think once he got out, even Pujara increased his scoring rate. And even when Rishabh came on, I think game was pretty much balanced. Even Australia could have like won it if they got Rishabh's wicket. But I think the way he played at 89 odd, I think, that actually was and usually in Brisbane they don't lose. That's like one of their favorite venues. So Rishabh Pant. So these three guys, I think, I'm very much excited in the batting lineup because of these three guys. And I think a small mention about KL Rahul as well. I think people are not expecting much from him, but I think, if he gets consistently picked in like all the majority of these 5 Test matches, we can probably see him score well, maybe get 100, because we have seen previously, he has got hundreds in Australia, England, and South Africa. The coming back to bowling, I think, we know, like Kohli is for batting in Australia. I think it has to be Jasprit Bumrah. And clearly, I think he's unanimously recognized as the best bowler across all formats in the world currently, and maybe has been for last 18 months to 24. And then just with Bumrah, I think the only thing is, as long as he stays fit, we know he has that control. He doesn't give away too many runs. And he has usually in over a series he has 1 to 2 5 wicket hauls. Usually, if it is a 3 Test match, so I think, and usually they turn up winning test for India. And the next one I wanted to mention is Siraj. I think form wise he looks off, especially last 3 4 months, but the he has done well in Australia. And I think I've seen one of the curators interview yesterday, the Perth curator. So he said this time I think the Perth pitch is a bit more spicy. It's like the old Waka, because I think last few years we haven't seen the typical Waka wickets. But I think this time he said they are leaving more grass. That means more pace of the surface as well. And with Siraj, when pitches are spicy, I think he gets that the bit more, because he's an attacking bowler. He bowls attacking lengths. We have seen like even in South Africa when we drew the series 1-1 recently, when Rohit took over the captaincy. We saw how actually Siraj ran through the side whenever there is some assistant in the pitch. The way he bowls, the way he actually gets the ball to move away, especially from right-handers. I think he'll be pretty handy. Hope he actually finds that rhythm in the first stage itself, so that I think it bodes well for us, because it's a long series. The other one, I think the Nitish, I think they are talking Nitish will be picked for this test, and that will be, I think, debut for him. So it's an interesting choice. Even if you see the Monimokal's press conference, he said, I think, I think what Cameron Green used to play, that role for Australia. You need that fourth seamer to actually hold one end tight. Even if pitch off or something, you get that. Maybe if there is some swing, I think he can get it. He can capitalize on it with his action. And otherwise his job will be to hold one end tight, so that your top three seamers they can actually take rest and they can come back for shorter spells. Because the pace will be very key, because otherwise the Australian batters, especially the Travis Heads or the Smiths, they'll take you for a ride if you're not hitting those right lanes. Because I think whenever our bowlers come for fourth or fifth spells, I think that's when usually in test matches, when teams score well in excess of 400 or 500. So I think you see a lot of those runs being scored when bowlers come for fourth or fifth spells, because they don't have much left in the tank. And that's when batsmen sense, and they have pretty attacking 5 6 7 in Travis Head, Mitch Marsh, and Alex Carey. I think Nitish, I think he can offer a bit with the bat as well. And in the lower order, like in Australia, lower order runs will be very crucial, because when we put them under pressure, when it's their turn to actually come back for for that fourth or fifth spell, they, like our bowler, they also won't have much left in the tank. And that's when your lower order batsmen, if they can bat a bit, they can score pretty quickly, because you get value for your shots. And once you are set in Australia, right, I think recently Ravi Shastri also said there are no better conditions than Australia once you're set. I think let's discuss a bit about playing 11. I believe, I think 9 players are a sure shot spot. Jaiswal, Rahul to open. They have the Padikkal at number 3, Virat Kohli 4, Rishabh Pant 5, Dhruv Judal 6, or you can interchange maybe 5 and 6 depending on where we are in the game. And I think between Ashwin and Jadeja it will be a toss up, because in Perth you don't usually go with the 2 spinners, so I think only 1 spinner. I would slightly prefer to go with Ashwin for Perth, because if you see Nathan Lyon's record at Perth, I think he's also an off spinner, albeit he bowls a bit slower than Ashwin, and also bowling styles are different. But whenever there is bounce, we have seen Ashwin do well, and I think in last series he has done pretty well in Australia. But Jadeja, you get that he slightly scores higher in the batting and as well as in the fielding. And coming back to, I think Bumrah, Siraj, I think they are the shoot shot picks, and maybe between Prasidh and like Nitish Rana. So I think there will be, you have to leave one of them out. So I think we can see maybe 2 debut camps tomorrow. Yep, guys. So let's see how the day 1 goes, first test goes, and then I'll come back with one more video. Hope you like the video. Please click the like button, share and subscribe. See you after 1 week, guys.